Good morning. I try to get the colors and everything right. I'm working back with the old Logitech webcam software. The wall behind me is supposed to be a very soft beige. Um, and I don't know what to say about my eyes, folks. They're green, or gray. And they always seem to look blue in these things. So, whatever. I try. At least the shirt is pink. The necklace is gold. We've got some things right. Okay. Uh, this is an observation series video journal. It's just from a few days ago, 10/20/2010. The first of that day, the Mayan day, was for deer or healing hand. And so it's called Just Eyes, just looking. Excuse me. What does the being care about? What does the being, the inner being, really care about? This is the pondering I see, feel, and hear going on in this heart. The really deep being, beyond all identification with anything physical. Consciousness. What are its cares, concerns? Does it have any? I really don't know, so I'm looking. I walk through the house. There are any number of things that could be done that others would say need to be done. I don't say that. I look at them, but I look from the heart. They don't move me, so I walk on. The body's needs, the house's needs, various chores and the like. I look at them. None of them rouse this deep part of me, this deep space where I am right now doesn't respond to any of it. Well, not now at any rate. So I come here to the Faithful Journal to perhaps have a deeper look. What do I see? And I'm going to step out of the journal to say that's what journals are for, folks. You can wander and ponder, you can meditate, you can do whatever you will. There's something special that happens when you take pen to paper, fingers to keyboard, whatever that is. It enables me, at least, to go much deeper. I don't understand it, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Okay, back to the journal. There's a point of calm observation. That's all right now. Only that. There's a watching, a listening, a simple awareness, perceiving things. Is there more? Is there deeper than this? Or better yet, what does this care about? What rouses it? So far, nothing. I'll keep watching and see. There is the mechanical sound of a very large wood chipper cutting through the countryside silence, the bird's song, the crickets and such. At first, when I heard it, it grated. It seemed so loud. Yet, when first heard, I didn't know what was making the sound. So I listened, yet didn't care enough to rouse up and go have a look. I just didn't care. So, laying and listening, I chose instead to expand presence, expand awareness out to that. I am everything, so then maybe I could be that, explore the cause of the noise that way. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was the mind as well who came up with a wood chipper answer. Since the phone company has been trimming back trees in the neighborhood, I don't know how, but now I know what the sound is coming from. That is helpful. It's helpful because I know it will end at some point. An interesting bit of fear arose before all of this. I live on the edge of a natural gas field. The body lives here. And it appears I have some dread about that some neighbor could allow one of those noisy rigs to be set up on his land. To have such noise pollution as a constant thing, I found some dread of that within. So I looked at it. Interesting. Then moved on. Observing. Perceiving. Kismet, honey. Shh. No, no. Dispassionate emptiness. Just watching both inner and outer landscape. That's what this seems to be. Okay. I still find nothing that rouses a care in it. Its caring is impersonal, uniform. There is absolutely no desire to do anything. There's not even a concept of doing. This is just being. The chipper finally stopped. I notice that word, finally. It appears there was some disturbance of equanimity there, or at least a preference for the more natural sounds. This is noted. That is all. I hear, why am I doing this? From inside. It is probably a viewer wondering that. I have no curiosity about it. It just is. There is no concern with that question at all. Nothing like that matters. Mind plays no part in this. Mind has the questions. There are no questions here. None at all. Something comes to me to share, and so I will. It may even be how I came to this state. There is a special way of listening that I can, with some caution, recommend. The caution is this. It is very deep listening, bypassing the conscious mind, pretty much. So be sure to only listen this way to something you are willing to have penetrate deep within self. Finding some long videos of Muji, I turned one on, then lay down and closed my eyes, not to sleep. This is a great position for me to go very deeply into heart. I can then so firmly focus in heart that I listen from there. Body consciousness fades into the background. One can let go. Yes, it is this form of listening that has brought me into this space. That is fine. Being still physically disidentified, that is why the body or mind's needs are of no concern. I am not that. This is much deeper, withdrawn. It is a blessing to be in this deep space, yet able to walk around, have the eyes open and such. This is more like meditation than anything else. There is a calm, quiet joy in it, but it is not promoted or recognized as anything special. It just is simply an aspect of this. I should have known when I walked back into the bedroom and saw the rainbows there, then walked away from them, was not drawn to stay. This was most odd. This is a deeper level that feels no need for, no lack of the rainbows. Thus, it is not drawn to them. It contains them, after all. The chipper sound returns, goes on. It is unimportant. no caring arises. Earlier, I remember sending care and compassion to the tree limbs and branches going through that. Can't be too pleasant to have your evolution speeded up this way, broken down into shreds in the prime of your life. I remember spreading out to all the world's greenery going through this, not to the chippers, but to the life flowing through them everywhere. Were man more conscious, he would at least acknowledge the life of the tree and respect that before doing his work. So, as man, I acknowledge for all of them. I join them in loving compassion as they go through their ordeal, thanking them for their service to mankind, the beautiful trees. There is no dumping on mankind from this space, no criticizing or condemning him. There is just observation of what is. Maybe not in contact with Gaia, somebody says. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Let's not make assumptions for her about how she feels. So many have got Gaia simply hating mankind. If that's how you see Gaia through those eyes of yours, I suggest looking at that. That is mind and not Gaia at all. She doesn't come from the head, isn't found there, my friend. Entering heart or the no-mind is best for this. There's no way to get there on that route, that is, via the head or thought. This is a strange space. Nothing comes. I'll sign off. Probably not the best space to journal from. Too quiet, unaffected, so very calm. Just eyes, just looking. That's all.